Hello, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity to judge the Citrus County Steer Show virtually this year. I want to commend all of the exhibitors for their hard work throughout the year and willingness to adapt given the circumstances going on around the world. This was certainly a fun show to judge. Let's go ahead and talk about the cattle and get a champion and reserve selected today. In Class 1, we had entry 260. Starting off the show with this single entry, this brockle-faced steer is clean-fronted and well-balanced. He also has enough bone in his sound. He appears to be appropriately finished for his weight. I would like to see just a little more muscle dimension from behind. This is a nice steer to start off our show. This young lady also does a nice job of presenting her project. Congratulations. In Class 2, we had entry 263. Moving into Class 2, we had another single entry. This young man has a cool-looking, stout red steer. He's another steer that is clean through his front 1/3 and balanced. He's got plenty of bone and enough muscle. Overall, he's just a complete steer. Maybe if I had to change him somewhere, I'd like to see him have a little more relaxed angle to his shoulder and down through his knee. This young man certainly has an exciting project. Moving into Class 3, we did have more numbers. We had 3 steers in this class. In first, we had entry 258 to win the class. In second, we had entry 262. And in third, we had entry 261. In this third class, with the steers that were a little bit heavier, weighing 1,201 to 1,300 pounds, tag 258 wins the class. He is the most complete steer and appears to offer the most product while being sound enough. In second, the smoky steer is sure cool to look at from the side and is structurally sound. Where the top pair split themselves is muscle dimension from behind. I'd like to see this steer with a touch more muscle to potentially go ahead and win the class. The third place steer is certainly a practical, good feeding kind of calf, but I'd like to see him have better balance as he is a little heavier chested and needs more true muscle shape. This is a really nice class of steers. Congratulations to all 3 exhibitors. Moving into our second to last class, Class 4, we have another single entry, entry 264. This steer brings a lot to the lineup. He does get a little straight, but he's muscular, has enough rib shape, and appears to be market ready. He's also another good-looking, clean-fronted steer. This is a good single entry class. Moving into our last class, Class 5, we had 2 entries. In first, we had entry 223, and in second, we had entry 221. These 2 steers were heavier in weight, and entry 223 goes ahead and wins the class with his sheer mass and power he offers. He is stout at the ground and carries that throughout. He certainly is not the fanciest steer we've seen today, but he's good and practical kind of calf to start off this class. In second, entry 221 still offers a lot of good qualities, but where he and the first place calf separate themselves is that our second place calf does not offer as much stoutness as the first place one and is not as level in his hip. Congratulations to all of our exhibitors in the show. Now that we've talked about them all, let's move on to the champion drive. For the champion drive, it comes down to the last 3 class winners. The Class 3 steer is complete and heavy-muscled, but he's maybe not the fanciest steer we've seen today. The Class 4 steer is certainly more extended through his front 1/3 than the class winner before him, and he does offer some good qualities, but he may be a touch straighter off both ends of his skeleton than I would prefer. Finally, the Class 5 steer is certainly good in his own right and offers some stoutness and muscularity, but today he's just too plain and a little heavier than preferred. Therefore, for our champion today, Class 3, entry 258 will be your champion, and Class 4, entry 264 will be your reserve. Congratulations again to all of our exhibitors, and know that we're proud of you for sticking with it and getting your animals ready for your county fair. So again, congratulations and keep up the good work.